I'm Keith Malley.
I'm Shanali.
Welcome to the longest-running, most episodes, award-winning, New York Times mentioned, Village Voice featured, Stanley Cup adorned, Keith and the Girl. This is episode 2,500.
Woo! I am tired.
We did it, Chanel.
We did it. Yo, can you imagine? Can you imagine back when we thought?
Right. Who knew where it'd go yesterday?
On my back, I've been carrying this.
Right? How do you feel?
I'm exhausted. I'm tired.
Right. What were some of your favorite interviews that you've done over the years?
We had this crazy one with my comedy dad, Chris Cotton.
Right.
I don't know if you remember. It was a while ago. But he was here. We talked about a plethora of things.
Right.
And it just is one of my most fond memories of this podcast.
It almost feels like a day ago.
It literally feels like yesterday.
That's right. By the way, keithandthegirl.com/feedback. You can write in during the show, of course. I see Hennessy writing, I love my new wife of the week.
Oh, my gosh.
Whoa.
Oh, she's on already. She's already on.
Well, this is uncomfortable. Is this Time Out New York's Queen of Podcasting?
Hello, it's me.
Hello, Chemda.
Hi.
Hey.
2,500 episodes. Couldn't have done it without Chanel. Thank you.
Girl, we made it.
I was just about to say you sound fine, but there's that laugh. That's the judge.
I know. It's the worst laugh ever. It's like the laugh that doesn't want to come out because it's afraid I'm going to fart or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you nervous about the stitches like that?
I am. I asked them about it. They looked at me like I was crazy, like my laughter could ruin their stitches.
Right.
You know, like they're like, no, we do a good job. You can't just laugh and pop your chest open. And it's like, okay, but my friends are really funny.
Yeah.
Take that into account.
Right.
They do it for a living.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should have tried to make your friends make the doctors laugh, and then they go, "No, you're fine."
Right. That's the ultimate in roasting a comic.
Right. So what's going on now?
Well, okay, so I'm starting to get a little stir crazy, to be honest.
Okay. You miss it. You jealous? You jealous?
I'm coming over.
Emda will be writing in feedback, and she'll write feedback, and we're just a little faster than the audience hears things, and we talk fast, so we're on like the next topic, and Chemda will send like 2 messages. I skipped over them, and then she'll IM me. Read my messages.
Yeah, go back.
Somebody's totally getting jelly.
I am jelly. I can't even laugh. I can't even I was so scared. I was like, if they wait 5 more minutes before my call, I'm going to fall asleep from these meds.
Right.
And 20 minutes ago, my boob is out of control because they removed my boob and put it back on for open heart surgery. And so I'm just getting like random boob fucking feelings.
Like
and
phantom
so what
boob.
I discovered is one of the things that triggers a painful boob is that I get excited. So I started getting excited. I'm going to call the show, and then my boob starts hurting.
We miss you too. We miss you too.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. But I did, to make myself feel better, I did write a list about all the positive things that came out of this tumor, and I was hoping to share that with everyone.
Number one, they gave me a bigger boob.
Only one, though. Only one big, exhausting boob. Number one is, with all this time, I can catch up on some movies and only be 5 years behind everyone when I get back. P.S. Don't watch Frozen unless you're ready to cry for the rest of the night.
Okay.
First of all, that's the worst song, right? Let it go, let it go. I thought it was like a kid singing, and that's what made it cute. That's a professional singing that song.
I'll tell you why. I hated that song also until I heard it in the context, and they got me right before the first time they say let it go. She goes, well, now they know. Let it go. And I'm like, oh my God, that's my life. Oh no, I'm crying. Damn it. I thought it meant let it go. Like just let it roll off your back. No big deal.
Right.
No, it doesn't. It means let it go, meaning like be your full self.
Oh man, I got to see this movie.
Right.
I haven't seen it.
This is exciting with the snowman. Right. I know.
It's like lots of snow and wind. I think it's like Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You guys are shitting on it, but imagine your boob hurts and then a snowman is singing at you.
Right. I hear the kids love it.
Yeah. Well, maybe the kids just got a tumor removed also. I don't know. It seems like a good movie.
All right,
okay, number 2. I haven't been able to wash my own hair, so hubby has to do it, and that meant that he had to comb my post-surgery hair, and I didn't. So there's that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It is. Well, we have. I asked Chanel to wear hair like yours today, so you can see that on the camera.
I don't know. I don't know if you can see it all, but I'm trying. I'm trying to fill this hair. I'm trying to fill it. That's what I'm saying. It's difficult.
I think that's the hardest part to fill. So I have that. I can I can rest assured that I have one thing.
How you get these headphones on, I'll never know. I'll never know.
But
I did test runs at home. I did test runs. I bought
With
some
the headphones.
I bought some headphones.
And they're fumbling and bumbling. Well, it is good news about the hair that it looks like you'll be able to keep it. We can keep our logo.
Yay!
Right. We don't have to change it.
That's what I was most worried.
There's more.
Okay.
Number 3, the meds made me so constipated I needed an enema, which I needed hubby to administer. The good news about that is that we counted that as butt stuff, and he only gets that twice a year, so one down.
Just knocking these things out, you know?
That's not everything, you guys. Number 4, my parents reacted like shitheads about this, which is a great reminder that having no parents is sometimes better than pretending to have parents. Shout out to my new parents, my in-laws, who are celebrating 35 years of marriage.
Boom.
Yeah, I don't
Number
know.
5.
I don't know how she did it. By the way, hold on.
Yes.
What was this last one with your parents? We were saying the other day how your dad found out you had a tumor and said, "I don't want to talk about it."
Well, he didn't really say that. It was while they were visiting. They were in the States. Normally they're in Israel. It was while they were visiting my brother, Andrew, because Andrew had his second baby. Hello, second baby River.
Okay.
And so they visited to, welcome the baby. And Andrew told my dad. All my dad said was that he wanted to be the one to tell mom, and he just needs a minute. And then he changed the subject, and he never brought it up again. They went on vacation. After that, they were in Vegas. They went to, I think, the Grand Canyon. I don't know.
They were stressed.
All of that.
They had to get away. They were stressed.
Well, yeah, I just put a lot on them like I usually do. You know how I like to do.
Yeah.
So that's my dad's reaction. So when people are like, you should talk to them, I'm like, who should I talk to? What? Where are you getting this information from?
Unless they mean we should talk to their parents, the people who are saying this.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, they should include a phone number. You know?
Yeah. It's confusing.
Yeah. And number 5, 2 more. Number 5, the amount of love that hubby and I got has been so overwhelming. I know that my recovery is much easier than it would have been without the support. I don't know how to be thankful enough. L'chaim to everyone who could hear me.
Oh.
And you would think that would be the last one because you just end them on that kind of note. No. Number 6.
Encore.
I've been I've been watching and hearing our premium content, and we were absolutely right. People should totally sign up to keepingthegirl.com/VIP.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Nice, solid list.
Well, you've been.
Thank you.
Well, we were saying the other day how you would think one of the hosts of this show was in the hospital, had a tumor, gets it removed, is on bed rest, that you would get less content. Somehow, in the Keith and Girl universe, there's only more content.
Mm-hmm.
I can't shut up.
You guys started 3 more podcasts, right?
There's been 3 more podcasts since Chemda. You know what? I don't think I'm exaggerating, right? There's probably 3 new podcasts in this network since there's where Libby will not leave Chemda alone and interviews her, comes to her house like a Jehovah's Witness.
Just really kind of like a stalker. Really kind of stalkerish.
I know there's the new show with Mateo and Emma.
Yeah.
There's plenty more and more. So let's hope I get sick too. This is exciting for everybody.
Like a big conglomerate.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way,
I like that we take turns. It's very, very important.
Right. And of course you have so you're an aunt to 2 children, right? And there's gonna be a third. Michael.
Yeah, Michael and Maricela are pregnant. Oh my God, I have a letter for you to make fun of when he's on the show. It's so funny. So he wanted to write this post about my tumor, but also drop the bomb that he was,
Expected.
they were pregnant. Yeah, and it was this long. Oh my God, so overwhelming. I cried twice, but I think it's really funny fodder for the show. So next time he's on, I'm going to give you that letter.
Okay. There's the laugh. We put up the poll, what gender will Michael and Maricela's baby be?
Right.
And we're all hoping not a boy because they're not going to circumcise the boy.
Right. I was going to say, we did talk about that, right?
53% are saying girl, 12% boy, and it's 2016, so 35% picked other.
Yeah.
Well, what I was going to say is we won't know the gender until the kid could speak, but we will know the sex when they're born.
I don't even think we're going to know that.
You better educate these listeners.
I'm so evolved, I don't even believe in sex.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Chanel is talking. I fucking love when she talks. I've been listening to the shows. You have been carrying this show for at least 152 episodes.
I think we're going to change the name, I think. It's going to be two big-haired ladies. That's going to be it.
And some dude.
Well, and of course, do you know the biggest news is that I have another puppy.
Oh, yeah, congratulations. I congratulated her on social media, but I never got the puppy's name or sex or gender.
Well, I learned I made a mistake with the first dog's gender.
You learned that?
So it's hard to say.
Who told you that?
First of all, the breeder told us it was a boy. So I kept saying boy. And then the vet would say, well, she's doing okay. I'm like, yeah, he's doing okay. That's good to hear. And then it wasn't until the second vet visit, even after we took him to a groomer's, they put this little pink bow tie in my dog's hair. Yeah. And I go, oh, thanks, but, he
doesn't like that.
He doesn't like it. It's hard to take out. And they go, okay, if she doesn't like it, I'm like, okay, he doesn't like it. And why, you guys are being kind of weird. See you later.
They see dogs all the time.
Yeah, it wasn't until the second vet visit when they said, the doctor said she, and I went, not for nothing. It's kind of weird the way you're all getting together and changing the sex of my dog.
Just not even talking to me about it.
Right. It's a boy, and he doesn't even lift the dog up again. He goes, no, it's not.
Yeah.
And he's going to show me where this vagina is. When I got the dog, there's this little tuft of hair.
I think a lot of parents can relate to this because it took them like 2 or 3 times before they changed, the pronoun of their trans kid.
Right.
So, I think like sometimes the transition is on the parent.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I'm sure the whole time the dog was like, no, they're talking about me correctly. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, the dog had it tough too because she set up a Twitter account.
Yeah.
And the dog's like, oh, I love going outside and seeing all the fine bitches. I mean, this dog was a real player. And then learned a big lesson. And do you feel bad for these people and dogs?
It's only
that's okay. She could still identify as a lesbian.
Yeah, but she was kind of forced into it.
It's not authentic.
It's not authentic. But this second dog seems to be all lady, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm really worried about you and not knowing the sex of your dogs. Really worried about it.
I'm telling you, there was this little tuft of hair. I thought that was the dick. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should have a dog. I don't know.
It's not like it was a gaping vagina.
Ah, man.
It's a little bump. It goes the wrong way.
Okay, I changed my mind. You can only have dogs. You can have nothing else but a dog.
Oh, look, Chemda's better.
Ow, my chest.
Just ripped open.
Score.
I read this. I don't know if you heard this news, Chemda, but the Zodiac signs have changed. There's been one more shoved in there, a 13th sign. This is the truth.
Oh, gosh.
Uh-huh.
So you were born on December 2nd, right?
Wow. Everyone remembers. Thank you. It's a holiday.
What would that be? Sagittarius?
Yes, of course.
All right. Well, it's been changed. You are now under the sign Ophiuchus, November 29th to December 17th.
Ophiuchus?
Yes.
Oh, great. Another thing my parents will hate me about. You got to be the different one.
Yeah.
News that NASA updated astrological signs for the first time since Babylonians devised them 3,000 years ago has upset people. Even casual Zodiac followers have flown off the handle, Scorpio-like, right? That's how you guys do. It's the 13th sign. NASA had reasons to renovate it. The night sky today doesn't look like it did 3 millennia ago. The Earth's axis has changed, and Ophiuchus was originally omitted for neatness' sake. It's always been there. These recent events don't change anything. This person says at NASA, if you're thinking about killing yourself. Astrologists have known about this 13th sign all along. So there you go.
You know what? I want my money back. I was told that based on my sign, I'm feisty. Mm-hmm. I am entrepreneurial. I was living my life like this you know what? It's over, guys. I got to find the true meaning of myself now.
Well, I'm reading Ophiuchus tends to be medical fakers.
I was going to say. Wait, Keith, what's your sign?
Aries, I believe.
Yeah.
No.
What? It changes?
Mine. So I guess everything changed a little bit.
So you're Pisces now? What are you?
So now I'm a Pisces.
I don't like either one of those, so either way.
Right. So you were right to never trust him.
Yeah, right.
Tori.
He was like Aries. I was like, I knew it.
I'm looking up.
Oh, yeah. Now all those people that said they knew it to me.
Right.
You know, when you say you're a Sagittarius and they go, I knew it. Well, what did you really know?
Right.
You know, I'm a Gemini, and we get it the worst.
What's your
Because
birthday?
you get it twice.
May 31st.
May 31st. Welcome to the party, Taurus.
See, I don't mind that. That transition, I don't mind. I could take that.
What if I got the tattoo of
No.
a ram?
No.
Now I get it of the letter H. That's a dumb one.
Yeah.
I was a ram. Now I'm an H.
As thank NASA, you know?
Right. But that is funny. Yeah, I knew. You did, yeah, did you know? Because it's all different. You didn't even know if it was different.
I knew.
Oh, man. Yeah, think if you got the tattoo, if you care that much.
Yeah. They could really, think about you buy the paper every day. Now you got to avert your eyes to a different section.
Right.
And read a whole nother section.
You're just used to the top right.
Yeah. And you're sure, you know you're going to go back and read the old one. Like, wow, man,
Yeah.
Gemini's killing it this week.
That would have been nice.
I actually knew the whole time, which is why I never believed in this. Now I could start believing.
Right.
So Hennessy just looked up my new sign.
Yeah.
Many people are envious of Ophiuchus as soon as they could pronounce the name,
Right.
as he or she progresses well throughout life. A seeker of wisdom and knowledge, a flamboyant dressing sense, flavored bright color. Okay, all right, bright colors and things like that. Listen,
They love to
all I
love their
know is
family.
they're not going to list bad things about me. He says to keep reading authority. What's this? Okay.
Well, I'll tell you
We'll
what.
have a big family, but we'll leave home at an early age.
Did you just Google this? Did you just Google Ophiuchus traits?
Wait, they're not. If it's a brand new one, they're not going to start out mean.
That's what I'm saying. How do
This is a fucked up year for you.
You know what I'm saying? If it's brand new, how do they have so much information already?
Right.
Maybe we need to just watch these Ophiucuses and see what they do.
You know what? They did say that they knew for a long time, so really this is a conspiracy of sorts.
Right.
So I think we need to look into some people right now.
Well, this is terrible.
That should be the poll. Should we look into people?
This is. You should always look into people. This is tough for me because on my left shoulder, I have the ram tattoo. On the right shoulder, a circle that says Pluto is the best planet ever.
Oh man! And NASA just keeps letting you down.
Yeah, this is. By the way, this is how my point that they do nothing over at NASA.
Yeah,
they're just sitting around bored and
looking at the stars.
Let's get rid of Pluto. Let's add another astrological sign. Do
Yeah.
some science. Remember when I was a kid, they invented Tang.
Yeah.
Now what are we doing?
Yeah.
You're born on a different sign.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know what?
Our job.
2,500 episodes later, and we're still talking about the important issues. I'm glad about that.
It's not going to change. It's not going to change.
That's right.
Not on your watch.
So what does recovery time look any different, or you just go as you go?
I don't. See, I think, they expected me to think that my recovery time would be different because you start feeling like you feel better because you get a little bit more motion, like more range of motion. I'm able to do a lot more things by myself. And then so I'm like, I'm recovered. What's the big deal? And then I walk outside for half a block and cough for a minute, and coughing fucking hurts. And I'm like, let's go back home. Fuck this thing. I need to sleep. And then I sleep for 6 hours. And so I don't know. Every time I think I'm okay, I think them slamming my chest, ripping it open and then cracking it open might take a couple more weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though I don't want it to.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you able to find some times hey, this is what I have to do. I might as well enjoy it as much as I can. I might as well understand I'm in bed watching movies. Give me some cake.
Well, I'm trying to, but you can't plan that. So it's when you get it, you get a sort of a burst of energy, and then I'm like, let me do the dishes while I'm up to help a little bit, and then I start watching a movie that I like and I fall asleep. So I'm trying to plan movies that I already saw for when I know I'm about to fall asleep
Right.
to like movies. And I really am getting through the VIP content, which is like super fun. So I'm doing that, and I want to like catch up with emails, but it's hard to concentrate. I'm on meds and stuff, and I get a little like grouchy. I have to watch out for depression because that kicks in because of like you just homebound and shit like that. So I've just been feeling a little weird this week, and so that kind of it leaks into my motivational issues. Like, you know, while you're sitting on a couch, it's hard to motivate. But I'm
Yeah.
trying.
And it's colder now, you know, it's really not super nice when you go outside. I feel like that's sometimes a refreshing feeling when you're not feeling good to go outside and see the sun. But now it's all
Yeah,
chilly.
it is good, yeah.
New York City chilly.
I felt bad at Lenny Marcus's wedding. Robert Kelly came up to me and said, "How's she doing?" And I'm like, "How do you know about my puppy?" Good.
That's how
like-
my mother responds, so.
Right. He's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Just being goofy, you know. It's the only way to get through it."
What's wrong with you?
Nah, but seriously, who are you talking about? But yeah, they were all sending their love over there. The owner of the Comedy Cellar. But people are coming up and seeing how you're doing. I tried to. It's a buffet, so I tried to take some food to go. I was getting a weird look, so I let it go.
Oh, damn, I appreciate the effort. That's what I would do. You should have brought a big purse.
Right.
Think
You know,
ahead.
Keith.
this is his fault. He didn't say it's a buffet with 17 courses. So during the cocktail
Well, he
hour,
knows
I'm
about you
stuffing.
people.
Yeah,
He should warn. He wants us to eat it. It's paid for.
yeah. But you filled up.
Yeah, but I told him next time tell people.
Yeah,
Well, it's more like tell people.
Next time you get married,
Well,
let us know in advance.
it sounds like Keith is having a hard time with his buffet.
No, I'm fine. It was good. It was good. Just warn me. Let me enjoy it 1,000%. That's all.
What,
Yeah, I was upset to miss the wedding. And I'm also like, Shane Moss is having that show that I was looking forward to, like November, I think 2nd or 3rd.
Everybody does
It's like-
heroin.
What's that?
Everybody does heroin. Is it one of those?
Something like that, yeah. And just, you know, shows that I want to go out to see, and like I'm trying not to be like, oh, that's the last time I'll be able to see this person on stage,
Right.
you know, because they're coming into town. But that's why I want everyone to go out and see shows. Go out and see shows that I can't see.
Yeah.
I missed fucking Andrea and Emily's, you know, crackhead show. What was it? No, weedhead show. Weedhead show.
This is what I'm saying. It's always something nowadays.
Yeah, because you said heroin, which is a big jump.
Well, that's a different show. He's been doing comedy longer.
Oh, okay.
Shane, yeah. Well, good. It's good to hear from you.
Thank you for having me on your show. I hope everyone signs up to your VIP content because I am thoroughly enjoying it. I'm thinking of becoming a yearly subscriber.
Thank you.
Taking
Yeah.
this month, you know, with me when I come back. So.
All right. And remember, if you ever want to chat again, just go through Libby and we'll get it done.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to be here. And this is, you know, I run this. And I put in a good word for you and told them, like, listen, she's not going to come to the studio, but she's going to be on the show, okay?
You've always looked out for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Take care,
Thank
Chemda.
you, guys. I'll talk to you soon.
All
Bye.
right. Bye. There you have it.
Yay. That was nice.
Not sounding too bad, right? I said only call when you're sounding good. Don't
Give
bum
her
us out.
stipulations.
KeithandTheGirl.com/tumor. Thank you, everybody that's donated money to help Chemda out. We appreciate it. Take a look. A lot of sweet messages also. So thank you. Speaking of stand-up shows, I saw this in the paper. This was in the New York Post. Long Island City's Naked Comedy Show features comics that do stand-up in their birthday suits. And
Yeah,
we've talked
yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you know of it. But, yeah, it's this new generation of comedy where it's not enough to tell jokes. You
No,
got to
no.
be naked. You got to be high.
Especially in New York City, because it's like the plethora of stage time. There's so many comedians. It's like, well, what's so special about your show? Are they naked?
Right. That's why we were telling Chris yesterday, get a hook for your busted hand. You got to
Absolutely.
stand out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I got sucked in it, too. I started a show. You do stand up and the audience can slap you
Yeah.
at different times throughout. So this 90-minute naked show, the paper says, the 90-minute show every 3 months at the Creek in the Cave restaurant and bar on Jackson Avenue showcases 7 comedians in the buff, plus an opening set by producer Allison Klemp, who, of course, we know.
Yes, I love her.
You can't just start masturbating, right? You have to sit down and stuff.
I don't know if they make you sign a waiver. Like, I don't know what the rules are.
Billy
but-
Procita's jokes once fell limp in front of a special guest. I bombed in front of the woman I lost my virginity to, he recalled. Oh, I'd kill myself.
Oh, gosh.
I invited her to the show, and she came with a few of her friends. It was so bad, I just remember getting off stage and being like, fuck, that's just devastating. It's even worse because you don't know what part of you is bombing, your cock or your jokes. This is some newspaper. Caitlin Bailey, 30, the show's founder, who has performed a dozen times, said stand-up comics are all addicted to the same drug, stage time. Doing this is the most extreme version of that same thing. The show was first staged as a farewell party for Bailey's friend, but proved so successful that the Creek in the Cave's owner, Rebecca Trent, asked to make it a staple. Clem said the show isn't meant to be sexy. Well, can't help it if it is. I dare someone to maintain an erection through the show. Yeah, how about audience members? It's not sexual, it's just an interesting experience for everyone. Audience members are also encouraged to undress to create a we're all in this together atmosphere.
Oh, I did not know that tidbit.
Yeah.
That makes me want to go to the show even more.
Well, I saw this on Facebook, and I forget who it was, but a woman was doing this naked,
Yeah.
and a guy just started masturbating, and they had to ask him to stop.
Hey, please, sir, please no. Sir, we can see you. You know, my friend did that show maybe a month ago as part of a festival. And, you
Yeah.
know, when you apply to a comedy festival, they just kind of siphon you out to different shows.
Right.
Like different themed shows. So they just put her on the naked show. And she was like, Chanel, I got to do the naked show. And I was like, oh, do you want me to go? Or should I
Right.
not go? I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to support you, but also support you. So
Right.
I didn't go. She said it was great, though. She had a great time.
Comedians like it because if somebody heckles you, you can go, come on, now, do I knock that out of your mouth when you're
Well-
at work? You know?
I guess you can. Hopefully they don't get many hecklers. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. The audience is quiet.
I would have to take like a Viagra and jerk off before I get on stage.
You'd have to.
You have to.
Because you don't want to go up there regular.
I don't want to go up there regular.
I had the same conversation with a male comedian that I know. He was like, regular, I don't know if I look good enough to just
Right.
be, you know, like I got to go get ready and then come back. And I was like, I
Right.
don't think that's the point.
I do some cock push-ups.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go get all veiny and then come back and be like, now I'm going to do my set. Because, you know, your brain doesn't work that way.
You have like, you know how sometimes you can see these comedians cheat and they look at their hands for notes?
Just check down.
There's like a porn picture in their hand. You just keep looking
Yeah,
at it as
get
you're
excited
going.
again.
It keeps jumping and twitching.
Forgetting your own jokes.
Here in New York, the Carnegie Deli, a classic, a New York institution. Since 1937, closing down.
Oh, no.
That's right.
I've been there once.
Well, they know that. And twice would have helped a lot. They were rocked by sex and money scandals that I'll remind you about. But they're saying it will soon serve its last Woody Allen. The Woody sandwich is a sandwich that you don't ask for.
Oh,
Yeah, they
Oh.
give it to you anyway.
they just come into your room.
The iconic home of two gigantic Jewish-style sandwiches like the 4-inch high pastrami and corned beef Woody will close its doors forever on December 31st. Well, maybe don't give 70 fucking pounds. I go, can I get a pastrami sandwich? They pull up a truck
Yeah.
and they dump it on my table and they throw 2 pieces of bread on it. And I'm like,
The bread is so tiny.
and the bill's $600. Just give me a decent amount.
Yeah.
The owner broke the news to heartbroken employees Friday morning after her 2-year struggle to save the beloved but embattled eatery after the 2-year battle came up short. Her late father bought the business in 1976, but when he retired in 2002, he turned control over to son-in-law, who, In 2012, employees claimed in federal court that Carnegie had cheated them out of $2.6 million in wages.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. 2 years later, the new owner sued. So there's just a lot of sex and suing. You get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, they, no good business.
No good business.
Yeah.
16 pounds of corned beef at my table. What
You
am
know
I going to
saying?
do with this?
Ridiculous. Goddamn
Ridiculous. I won't miss it. We still have Katz's Deli. That's where that Harry Met Sally had an orgasm.
Yeah. Oh, right.
That's the one that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a staple. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Gonna miss you. Yeah, this is one of those places, right? It's funny because they're closing. You're like, oh, that's too bad. Never went there. Like anytime somebody does, like, wow, why'd they close? It's bullshit. Because you never went there.
Well, they weren't getting any people in there. Well, that sucks. I wanted to go.
Yeah, they should have told me, hey, we're going to close if you don't come.
I would have been like, what?
Yeah.
I'm still not going, but that's a shame.
Regarding polls, we put up, after a breakup, are you interested in who dates your ex? This was a show with Mike Kaplan, and unfortunately, he broke up with his girlfriend. And I said, are you looking up who she's dating?
Yeah, if she's
you certainly
moved on.
don't. Yeah, you don't want it to be a movie star. You want it to be a comedian on your level or lower.
Yeah.
And he looked at me like I was a baby. He's like, no, who cares? She's got to get on with her life. Like, get out of town.
I think it really sometimes depends on the relationship, right? Like some of them you do want to check up on and see, hey, what you doing now?
I think I'd want to know every person that I ever dated who they're dating now.
This is good that we're talking about your issues, and we're really just laying them out.
Yeah,
and
deciding. You're telling me you don't look it up.
Not all of them. No, not all of them. I care. No.
Okay, who?
Some of them.
The ones that broke your heart?
Some of them that are about to, be on Comedy Central.
Right.
They're about to have their own television show. I'm like, oh, maybe I should check and see when that's coming out so I can get myself ready. But
we asked the audience, yes or no, after a breakup, are you interested in who your ex dates? 62% say yes. Of course,
well,
yes.
interested, yeah.
Because you don't have to drive by their house nowadays. You Google a name, and now you see, good, they look worse than me.
They're getting chubby.
That feels good.
That. Yeah. He's eating a lot, isn't he?
You didn't want all those kids.
She trapped you.
That feels real good. Yeah. Pit bulls, should they be alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like them.
In Montreal, they banned pit bulls. Now, I don't know what that means. If you already have a pit bull, they can't just take it from you, I'd have to assume. But there was another pit bull mauling.
Yeah.
And Montreal said, that's it.
No more of these.
No more fucking... These are animals. They do the most damage dog-wise.
Yeah. Because they got that, what is it, the lockjaw?
Yeah, they will grab you by the neck and not let you go for a week.
Yeah, you're the toy now.
Yeah. Best case scenario, just go with it.
So you just take the dogs out. Just these dogs can't come here no more.
Yeah, correct. No more dogs.
I just feel like
stay overseas.
Dogs can be unpredictable.
But it happens to be pit bulls that are the most unpredictable.
Oh, that's what you think?
Yeah, it's a fact.
That's what Canada thinks.
Send me that fact again, Danny.
Yeah? You got some research?
Oh, we got research. You bet your ass. These pit bulls...
Hit me with the facts.
It's not...
Because they're really cute when they're puppies, and we're not even talking about that fact.
Yeah, right.
And it's relevant.
Yeah. Now, they eat children.
Oh.
You hear stories that an old man falls asleep and the pit bull bit its legs off.
What?
Yes.
He fell asleep?
Yeah, and the pit bull took advantage. You can't grab your shotgun.
You can't fall asleep around pit bulls.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't even be. Please. In a recent 11-year period, from 2005 to 2015, pit bulls killed 232 Americans, one citizen every 17 days.
Okay, I want some facts on some other dogs now.
Okay, now we need to know about other dogs now.
Yeah, I want to hear about all those crazy chihuahuas and all the ears that they've bitten and noses that they've bitten.
A chihuahua has annoyed a citizen once every 35 days.
See? And nobody talks about it. Nobody brings it up. It's like a whisper.
Right. Now, I remember when we talked about this, but I'll definitely get the facts. Chemda says the owners of pit bulls usually train them aggressively because they expect it from them. Well, yeah, you do see these owners. Absolutely. They happen to be assholes, too. Mm-hmm. But that's it. Nice people don't want pit bulls.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
then why have them?
You didn't consider getting one at all, did you?
Not for a split second.
But was that also because of how big they are?
How big their teeth are.
Yeah, and you were afraid you might not be able to tell if
I
it's
like
a boy
living.
Or a girl.
Oh, God forbid you tell them the wrong gender.
Yeah. What'd you call me?
Yeah.
That's me being a pit bull.
Right. What'd you call me, hey? 34 U.S. dog bite-related fatalities occurred in 2015. Pit bulls contributed to 82% of these deaths.
Oh, man.
Pit bulls make up 6.6% of the total U.S. dog population.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
It's like I'm waiting for you to bring up black on black crime any minute.
Rottweilers came in second with 3 fatalities. So, let me repeat this.
Okay.
In 1 year, 2015, 34 U.S. dog bite-related fatalities occurred in 2015. Pit bulls contributed 82%, 28 of the deaths. Pit bulls make up only 6.6% of the U.S. dog population. Rottweilers came in second place.
Yeah.
3 fatalities. So first and second place isn't even close.
Okay. Can I interject?
Please.
Let's say
Yes.
you got what kind of dogs you got?
I have Maltese Poodle and a Yorkie Poodle.
Okay, and these facts are from some research study or something.
Some research study or something.
How often do you think that when those poodles bite people, that
Right.
they're like, I should report it?
But the people that got bit would report it, though.
I'm just saying, like, how often in relation
You
to
think it's like
pit bull reports?
You think if you got bit by a pit bull, you don't report it? It's like
I think you do. I think you do every time because you're like, man,
Yeah.
pit bulls.
But are you saying
if you get
Right.
bit by a poodle or any other type of dog,
It's like a guy being raped. He's embarrassed.
he's like, I'm just gonna go put some alcohol on it.
I hear you.
I don't know. Maybe pit
But
bulls
we're
are
also
dangerous.
talking fatalities.
Yeah, we are. We are
Not just
talking
bites.
death. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not an expert. I just really
Right,
like
but
them as
expert.
puppies.
But here's the thing.
But I like them as puppies.
But you're Chris Cottoning me right now. I just gave you the facts, and you're going, I don't know.
You know, police officer. No, I'm just kidding.
Danny can't see the Maltese Poodle attack stats for 2015. They're not out
No,
yet.
they're not out yet.
Just so you know
Well,
that.
well, wait. When they are,
I'll
you
be
just
fair.
wait. You just wait.
I'll absolutely be fair. Chanel Ali, thank you very much for spending some time with us.
So great to be here.
You're a treat. Check out Chanel's website at chanelali.com.
That's me.
CHANELALI.com.
Yeah.
You can find out her shows. She'll let you know when her commercial for Boost Mobile airs.
Oh man, I'm shooting that tomorrow.
We're all excited. You heard that, yes, you knew it was Halloween themed,
Yes.
and now you know there'll be a costume.
I gotta be some type of cat. They said a cat.
Meow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
dirty dog cat?
I don't know. We'll see.
All
I
right.
feel like it's gonna be ridiculous.
Well, it's got to be, right?
Yeah. Boost Mobile.
Did they say, like, don't worry, it'll be tasteful?
Yes.
That's
I
weird.
think they said that exact sentence. Don't worry, comma, it will be tasteful. And I was like, oh, I'm very worried,
Right.
very concerned.
You know what? You know what we're going to do? We're going to take a page from these naked shows. And starting tomorrow,
Yeah.
we're going to do Keith and the Girl nude.
Start it tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a good day to start
You
it.
like that better?
Because I'll be gone.
Did you enjoy co-hosting with me? Because not
I
to lead the
really
witness,
did.
I enjoyed doing it with you.
I really did enjoy it.
Okay.
Absolutely. I feel like I've learned so much every time I come to the show. I've learned so much.
You
I
learned-
didn't know how to sit here and do this before.
right.
Now look at me.
Right. You didn't know what you would do.
Yeah.
Am I going to lick the table or am I
Yeah.
going to sit here and
I
talk?
didn't know if you were going to be like, shh, you're talking a lot. I didn't know. And now look at us.
Were you nervous?
The first time, absolutely. I was late. I was like 6 minutes late.
Right.
Didn't know where I was. You came in here and you were like, sign this paper. I was like, what is this?
It says, I will never be late again.
Signed a contract.
Now, again, it's only been 2 days, but who's been your favorite guest?
It's really hard to narrow it down.
Right. I don't even want to say.
I had a good conversation with Danny, but that wasn't on
Right.
that was on one of these other podcasts
Yeah, I know.
that we shoot in here.
Who knows?
I think it's called the Danny something. I don't know. But that was a good show. I had fun on that one.
Danny's a lot of fun, right?
Yeah. He said my name a ton. He kept saying my name.
He was practicing, and when he gets it right, he gets it right.
Yes.
Yeah, he makes
It
sure.
kept me engaged.
Don't forget, KeithAndTheGirl.com/VIP. All 2,500 episodes are on there, as well as these spin-off shows. Wrap It Up with Libby. Reverse What's My Name, where she interviews Chemda with Libby. What I Ate for Breakfast with Libby.
Yeah.
Bunch of shows. You're going to love them. And, of course, my show, Chemda's show, Danny's show that we were just talking about. It's all there. All right? Thank you guys very much. Good to hear Chemda in good spirits. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.